Hello again and welcome back to my channel. So today is December 6th. It's very snowy out here, as you can see, and winter has come. So what we are going to do today is we are going to harvest the crops that we have let stand and dry out, and then hopefully we are going to grind them up in preparation for pelletizing. So let's get to it, and I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to do a quick field tour as well for those of you who haven't perhaps ever seen this field. So as you can see, there are little bunches of stems coming up. So this is our second year stand of Miscanthus giganteus, and it has senesced. So what happens is that every year, obviously it grows up to, as you can see over there, about 12 to 13 feet tall or so. This is only the second year of this, so it's not quite that tall, and it will fill in over time as well. But basically, it grows all summer, and then in the fall it starts to die off, and it sucks back down all of the moisture and all of the nutrients into the roots, and holds them in there for next year, and then all of the top biomass just simply dies off and starts to dry out. And why I left it standing until now is that I let it dry out standing up so that I don't have to cut it down and then dry it out after I've ground it up, so it just makes processing easier. So I tested a little bit of this last night, and it was at 16% moisture, which is ideal for pelletizing. So what we are going to do is we are just going to cut it off near the bottom, and then take our stems and grind them up until they are approximately the 1/4 inch size that we need for pelletizing, and we are going to store them in super sacks until we are ready to start pelletizing. So I'm not sure exactly how long this is going to take. Hopefully not too long, but the goal today is to chop down basically all of the miscanthus that you see here and grind it up for processing. So should be exciting, and let's get to it. This is our second growing season here, and it'll be our first harvest. So this is my first attempt in harvesting, so it may not be the most efficient way of doing things, but I'm just, this is my pilot scale setup, so this is, an experiment, and we are going to see how it works. But my current plan is to use my hedge trimmers that I have in here to cut down our stems, and then if needed, I also have some hand tools as well if I run out of battery. And then I'm going to store them in a super sack. So if you have never seen one of these before, these are basically like the bulk storage container of choice for a lot of different things. They hold up to 2,000 pounds, and this is what we are going to store our stems in after we cut them, and also store the ground miscanthus in after we grind it up. So those are our tools that we are going to use for this first part of harvesting, and we are going to cut down every stem that you can see here and put them into these bags. So I have 4 of the bags, and I hope that will be good enough. We'll see what happens, and it's pretty cold out here, so I'm going to get started. I've been out here for about 2 hours now, and as you can tell, got quite a lot harvested. Not all of it yet, but I'm going to talk to you about one of the issues that biomass in general has, but no carbon capture issue is without its flaws or its, difficulties. But this is biomass's issue specifically, is that it is very bulky. So this is the super stack that I started with. There are 3 more in there. This is about 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet approximately, so it's relatively big. And then you can see right next to it, this is the stack that I've been harvesting since that first super stack got full. So you can see that there's quite a bit of material here. It is a very bulky product, but that's, the issue with biomass potentially. But as you will hopefully see in the following parts of this video, this will get shrunk down by a significant margin during processing. So I just wanted to show you that you know, the size issue, basically, if you will. But I am about to pack up here. It'll be dark soon, and I want to get this all bagged up before I leave for the day. So didn't quite get harvesting finished, but made a lot of progress. I'm about 90% done, I would say, and I will finish potentially tomorrow. So we are back here again for day 2, just to finish up our cutting of our stems. And unfortunately, it snowed again last night. We got about 2 inches or so, I would say, of additional snow that piled up on our cut stems that we left. But the plan for today is basically just to bag up this and then cut down the rest of the stems that are standing. And that will be the end of our video for this time, because it's quite a lot of work, actually, a little bit more than I thought it would be. So this will be the cutting down and harvesting video, and then next time we'll be grinding and starting the processing. So let's get to work. So for the harvesting, all we're going to do is take our stems, take the snow off, and then cut them off with the hedge trimmers. Harvest it. Then just add it to our pile, or start a new one that doesn't have snow on it, and just do that about 1,000 more times. Here's a shot of our field, very snowy, but very lacking miscanthus. So our cutting down is going to do 2 things for us. Obviously, it will allow us to test our full process and get some carbon sequestered, but also by cutting down the stems, that's a nice clean slate for the growth for next year. So we should have an even more full field next year as they continue to spread and grow taller as well. So that will be something to look forward to next year. It may not have looked like a lot in the field, but here is our first harvest. So here are our 4 super sacks. As you can see, lots of biomass in them, ready for processing. And I am going to store them in here on these little pallets covered by a tarp until I am ready to grind them. So that is what we're going to do. I'm just going to tarp this up, and then the next video you see will be me taking these out, grinding them, and then another video to pelletize them and then make them into charcoal, and that is our full process. So here is our first year's harvest, 4 super sacks of biomass on some pellets right now. So after about 5 exhausting hours of work, the harvesting is complete. So what we did is we cut down all of our stems, except for some over in the corner there that are in some brambles and stuff. We cut them all down and we bagged them up into 4 super sacks. So those are going to wait until we can grind them up next time. But for now, our harvesting is complete, and I will see you next time.